Best Mario Cameo win at which alert goes to
Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
What's this? That's strange.
Fear of your sins. You have been forgiven.
testicular torsion. I cast manual breathing.
I cast instant Brazilian wax!
$20. I wanted a peanut. $20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Woohoo! Go up!
It's me!
Web gaming d'ailleurs works.
That's right, Peter. I'm you, and you're me. And this is a job.
Part of Coachella was all the new friends I made!
Would you be fair? Would you hold my foot?
This is gross!
It's time. It's only 4 months late. It's fine. I'll show you exactly why it took a long time after the awards ceremony. But hello, everyone. Welcome to originally the real Game Awards, but I can't use that anymore because someone decided to use that. So I hate, as you can tell, I hastily changed it to the real Gamb Awards. They'll just be the Gamb Awards from now on, I guess. Yeah, it did cost you all 20. I will be sending out an invoice to every single person who voted. Yeah, the real Gamb 3 awards. Yeah. First of all, these arrived. Thank you, Anonymous, for ordering these. Oh god, the green screen has erased these. But there's a lot of mini Chupa Chups in there. I'm excited to try them all because there are some flavors that I've not had in a long time. And then there's some bangers, like there's like 3 colas right on top and a lemonade right next to it, which is it's exactly what you want. So, before we get into it, I feel like I should give you some statistics. This year, we've had 496 votes, which is way more than last year. Way more than last year. Last year, I think I only got about 100. And I should be able to check real quick. I think I've lost the data. I probably lost the data. The music's still a little loud. There we go. How's that? It's good to get that out of the way before. Last year we had 203 votes. So we've more than doubled the amount of voters that we've had this year. We also have smashed the amount of categories because there's way more categories than last year. There's what is it? 20 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 33 awards last year. And then this year, we've had 47, I think. I've forgotten the exact amount. 46. 46 awards. No, wait, technically 47. I forgot to put one in. So it is actually 47 awards. Is a lot of them the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack, which I know. No, you haven't missed anything, Dan. I'm just going through statistics. Basically what I'm saying is this was a lot bigger than last year's. And the categories were a lot more involved. Last year, a lot of it was just multiple choice. This year, I decided to go insane and just have an open submission for Jokers and UFO 50. And I'm really happy with how I ended up sifting through the data on that. You're gonna love it when I'll show you after, because like, how could I not show you? But we should get started. I hope everyone's ready, because we're first. We got the game with the most delicious looking food. Now this was a pretty heated category. We had a few stacked things in here. We had Star Wars Outlaws, We had Fields of Mysteria. Arctic Eggs, of course. Mars After Midnight. God damn, that's some delicious food. Thank Goodness You're Here. I mean, who wouldn't? And Unicorn Overlord. Well, this tasty like a fucking food. Now, before I get to the winner, I should remind you, for those that weren't here last year, I am continuing the same bit that I did last year, where instead of please wrapping it up, gifting a sub pauses the stream for 5 seconds, and bits over 100 pause the stream for 1 second per 100 bit. I almost forgot that I did that bit last year. So instead of wrapping up the awards, you can actually make them take longer. Monster of the Wild is going to be the winner for this year's. Probably. But I will say the winner for this one more than doubled the votes of what came second. Just to put it in. So with 72 votes, in third place was Mars After Midnight. Second place with 100 votes is Thank Goodness You're Here. But with 208 votes, the game with the most delicious fucking food of 2024 that was either released last year or Barry played it on his stream last year. Because there are some where it's like, fuck, we missed this. We should put this in. Well, the winner was Unicorn Overlord. That's enough. We love it. I have actually seen some of the food from Unicorn Overlord. I believe when I watched it when Matt was playing, I'm like, damn, that actually does look really nice. But we move on to an equally delicious winner. The best rock texture. Lots of good rocks last year. Lots of great rocks. Amazing rocks. This was actually a really tight race. Really tight race. So we had the rocks from Web Fishing. We had the rocks from Core Keeper. And we had Venture from Overwatch. Because they like rocks. That's how it is. So with 29 votes in third place was a Venture from Overwatch. Second place with 217 votes was Web Fishing, meaning with 250 votes, the best rock texture was Core Keeper, which I mean makes sense. That just makes sense, you know? Stop. It's about rocks, so it makes sense that it's got good rock textures. Something that people are a bit more contentious on. The most vacationable locationable. Lots of lovely places we wanted to visit last year. So many great places. And one place that only one person voted for. You had a choice between Fecal Matters from Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, Costa del Sol from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Barnsworth from Thank Goodness You're Here, The Hotel Room from Cuckolding, Clickholding, not Cuckolding, it's not Cuckolding, it's Clickholding, Moomin Valley, Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley. Why would it be Cuckolding? That doesn't even make sense. Mysteria from Fields of Mysteria, Turl from Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, whatever that is. Ignore the man backstage. Dondoko Island from Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And The Garden from UFO 50. I mean, it's a garden from UFO 50. How could you not love that? Hang on, let me just double check that I've gotten this correct. Because I should double check that I've gotten this correct. because I want to make sure that I've actually written this properly. Because I don't want to fuck it up. Last thing I want is someone after the stream coming to me and saying, actually, you know, you got that wrong. This was more popular. So, oh my god. I will tell you, the location that got 1 vote was Fecal Matters from Yellow Taxi Go's room. We love that. In 3rd place, though, was Turil from Final Fantasy XIV Dawnblade. Dawnblade? Get better names, Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe I'll play your game. In 2nd place was The Garden from UFO 50. But in 1st place, and undeniably the best vacationable locationable, is, of course, Costa del Sol from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mean, who wouldn't want to go there? That's enough. It's a great place. You got beaches. You got segways. What more do you need? It won with 127 votes. So it was not that tight between it and the Garden. Garden category for most ridiculous name. I mean, you feel free to recommend it next year. God, Joe put him back. So, moving on from physical things, let's talk metaphysical. Let's talk the devs going real hard on developing things. So we all know video games are made, apparently. And sometimes you look at something in a game and you're like, they did not need to go this hard on it. God damn. That was really good. Game design was invented this year. And there were a lot to choose from this year. There were a lot of great options. Of course, we had the amazing ham statue that Eric made for Barry's April Fool's video. We had the Tyrant's Better Run from I Am Your Beast. Great song. We had Astrobot. Just in general, the game. I mean, have you seen all of the little things in that game? Jesus. They had the animations from Blood. A game very much made by animators. We had the comedy writing of Thank Goodness You're Here, because this is piss-ass funny. We had the piano minigame from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They really didn't need to put that in or make it as detailed and deep as they did, but they did. We had the guitar from Web Fishing and the Cryptmaster from Cryptmaster. And this one, another pretty close vote. 3rd place was the Cryptmaster from Cryptmaster. We love him. In a close 2nd place was Eric's ham statue. But in 1st place, with 131 votes, was the comedy writing. Thank goodness you're here. I mean, we're going to be remembering this game for years to come. It's going to be great. We'll all be wishing that England was real. But it isn't. Which is a shame. But you know what is real? Rooms. Rooms are real. Isn't that great? Don't you just love that rooms are real? There are a lot of really weird rooms last year. Here's some of them. A room full of lawyers from the Yellow Taxi Go's room. It is a very weird room that I didn't know about until someone suggested it. And then I went to Barry because I couldn't find a screenshot of it. Everyone was like, hey, I know you finished the game. Can you send me a screenshot of this room? And he was like, I've never seen this room before. I was like, oh yeah, you just go here to get to it. And he sent me a screen cap. I was like, what the fuck is this room? It's a room full of lawyers. That's literally all it is. We have the garage from Pacific Drive. A home away from home, if you will. The hotel room from Clickholding, not Cuckolding. We have the kitchen from Clue/Cluedo. We have the Lady D plate room from Thank Goodness You're Here. We have downstairs from Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. And the ball pit room from Barry's Godot game. So in third place, with 83 votes, this was another really close one, by the way. 83 votes in third place was The Kitchen from Clue/Cluedo. In second place, with 87 votes, was Barry's Godot game with The Ball Pit Room. But in first place, edging it out with 118 votes, was, of course, The Downstairs from Slay the Princess. You can't slay a princess if you don't have a downstairs room. You gotta have a basement. Enough. It's enough. We love rooms. Nicole Sweep. Exactly. Nicole's sweeping the awards this year. Speaking of sweeping, secreting. There's a lot of hidden shit in games. We love to hide things in games. If you don't like hiding things in your video game, you're not a game developer. I'm the arbiter on what is and isn't game development. Not enough. Hide some shit in it. There were a lot of hidden things last year. Like Barry's Ball Pit Room in his Godot project. The Option of Mana Puzzle. Oh, okay. Hi, Bearded Snorlax. Thanks for subbing for 8 months. The Option of Mana Puzzle from Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival 2024. The Balatro Misprint Joker revealing the top card on your deck. The Hidden Snowmen in I Am Your Beast. And Skeletons in the Closet in Anton Blast. Now this one was a fight for first and second place. It was no-brainer between first and second. But in third place, we have the Hidden Snowmen from I Am Your Beast. Second, with 174 votes, a jump of nearly 100 votes from third place, is the Ball Pit Room from Barry's Godot Pro. Hi, Meister Jazz. Thanks for giving us up to the Governor turn. The Ball Pit Room from Barry's Godot project. But in first place, with 204 votes, is, of course, the Balatro Misprint Joker, revealing the top card. This still blows my mind that this is real. And just no one noticed. We're shimmering. Stop. Stop. We're shimmering. I still don't believe that this is real. It is, but it isn't. But it is, but it isn't. It almost feels like a joke. Do you like that one? There are a lot of joke items in the game. No, don't! Oh. Hey, Quincy Murray. Thanks for 127 bits. Hi, Alex. Thanks for 100 bits. A lot of joke items last year. Such as the cowboy hat from Anton Blast, which blocked top part of the screen. The toilet prop from Web Fishing. Shock stick from Content Warning. The gun shell from Another Crab's Treasure. And the blank voucher from Balatro. And these are items that either did nothing or just did something goofy. Didn't really contribute to the game in a mechanical way. Oh, my arm. But it's interesting where this went. It was a no-brainer what won here. In third place, with 68 votes, was the shock stick from Content Warning. Second place was the toilet prop from Web Fishing. But in first place, with 254 votes, nearly 200 more votes than second place, the gun shell does a lot. It does do a lot, but it is a joke item in a way. Speaking of, it's the gun shell from Another Trab's Treasure? Trab's Treasure. I guess that's how we're saying things now. That's how I'm saying things now. Am I having a stroke? No, I'm just a little bit woke. Woke games! Games got political and woke last year. As we all know. Multiple games with women in it. Ugh. Women. Ugh. So many games were woke. You know what the wokest games were of last year? Sorry, We're Closed. I Am Your Beast. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. The Is It Woke guessing game. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6. Web Fishing. And Concord. All incredibly woke games. But only one can be crowned the wokest of them all. In third place, with 82 votes, of course, was Web Fishing. In second place, in 92 votes, is the Is It Woke guessing game, which, if you don't know, is a fun website where you can go where it literally guesses if a game is woke or not by the Woke Detector Steam group. It's really fun. Try it out. But in first place, with 151 votes, it's a no-brainer what the wokest game of the year was. It's Sorry We're Close. More like Sorry We're Woke. Why'd you stop? From woke to broke, the Chaotic Teamwork Award for fun multiplayer game. There are a lot of... We're in a renaissance right now of multiplayer games with chaos. So much chaos. It's almost terrifying. Lethal Company, Content Warning, Repo. We all know Repo is going to be on next year's list. But last year, we had a lot. We had a lot. We had Chained Together, which I still want to go back to and finish. We had Content Warning. We had Spanky. We had Web Fishing. We had Helldivers 2. And we had Super Mario 64 multiplayer with proximity chat. All incredibly chaotic. But only one can be crowned the most chaotic. Yeah, it does feel crazy that Helldivers came out last year. But it did. In third place, with 108 votes, Super Mario 64 multiplayer with proximity chat. Second place with just 3 votes more. In second place, 111 votes, was Chained Together. And then far out in front with 152 votes. You all knew it was going to win. I mean, it's Content Warning. You all knew it was going to win. Even though every time I think of Chained Together, I do think of that clip of the French run at speedrunners with the Pourquoi non? It gets me every time. You know what doesn't get me every time? The color blue. These segues are getting better and better, I swear. Oh, God. Kill me. There are a lot of uses. I spelled the color wrong? No, I spelled color correctly, Dan. I'm sorry, you're Americanized, not used to the U. God. God. I bet you don't even want to know what games used blue last year. There are a lot of things that used blue last year. Oh, you don't? Okay, well, let's move on then. To my Brain Hurts Award for the most puzzling puzzle game of last year. I'm joking. We'll go back to blue. Because there are a lot of things that used blue last year. Like the towering seawall in Metaphor, ReFantasio. The Pilot Quest ground tiles from UFO 50. Astrobot himself from Astrobot. Spectral Rod from Web Fishing. Tiny Terry himself from Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. The Ocean from Another Crab's Treasure. The Blue Duck from Orbo's Odyssey. And the Blueprint Joker from Balatro. In third place, just kidding, it's Tiny Terry from Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. In joint second place, they tied, folks, is the Blueprint Joker from Balatro and Towering Seawall from Metaphor ReFantasio, both with 74 points. But in first place, just more than double, you all knew it was going to win. I mean, his name is Astrobot. It's Astrobot. That's his name. How can you? He's so blue. He's so blue, Eiffel 65 can't stand him. Speeder can't stand him. My brain can't stand him. Because they're too puzzling. Games, they hurt. You know? Game hurt. Brain, Lots of puzzle games last year. Like Void Stranger, Animal Well, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Islands of Insight, and everyone's favorite puzzle, Balatro. This one, a little bit close on the votes here. Third place, with 104 votes, Balatro. We love cards. We love gambling. We love teaching kids to gamble. Second place with just 2 more votes, 106 votes, was Animal Well. But way out in front, on 189 votes, was Void Stranger. A game I still don't fully understand, even though I've seen the entire game. I still don't understand it. You know what I do understand, though? Cheese. That's what I understand. I understand cheese. You know who else understands cheese? That's right. It's the Cheese Rat. And he has his own award this year. Thanks to Rhea the Necromonster. We have Cheese Rat's Choice Cheeses. The best cheeses of the year. That's right, we booked Cheese Rat. Cheese Rat personally went through all the cheeses last year. He went through them all and decided to lay out a nice little cheese platter for you all. And you didn't invite him to your birthday party. But he chose 3 cheeses. Yeah, I know, the spacing's terrible. I could have fixed it, but I also said, you know what? Fuck it, I don't actually care. He gave you 3. He gave you Unicorn Overlord's cheese. He gave you the cheese from the Monster Hunter Wilds demo. And pocket cheese from Locomotive. Now this was a close one. In third place, with 115, votes is Unicorn Overlord with its delicious cheeses. In second place, 164 votes, was the pocket cheese from Locomotive, which means, of course, everyone knew it was going to win. The Monster Hunter Wilds, that cheese is... just put me on the toilet already. Meats and cheeses always pleases. That's true. Thank you, Bob Mortimer. Speaking of Bob Mortimer, Twitch chat. There's been an uptick in video games displaying fake Twitch chats in games. I've noticed it last year. And I had enough to make it an award. Which is, I don't know if that's concerning or great. But there were 4 games that I found. Born of Bread had one. American Arcadia had one. Content Warning, of course, had fake chats. It was a comment section, but it counts. They were live commentating. And then, of course, Egg Squeeze had a Twitch chat. Third place, 73 votes, Born of Bread. Second place, 101 votes, American Arcadia. But in first place, it's Egg Squeeze, 251 votes, more than double second place. Egg Sweep, absolute egg sweep, all across the board. We love the eggs. I think. Do we love the eggs? If you can get them. Speaking of getting them, there are a lot of games that came out in 2023 that people just couldn't see, or it came out late. You know, it got swept under the rug. So here's an award for them. It's the Under Radar Award for games released last year but found this year. So these are all games that came out in 2023 but didn't really get a shining or visibility until 2024. Games like Karmazoo, American Arcadia, In Stars and Time, Killer Frequency, System Shock 2023 Remake, and Have a Nice Death. With 57 votes in third place was Have a Nice Death. Second place, 113 votes, was American Arcadia. 2023, 24? No, yeah, 2023, 2024. Remember, this is 4 months late. It's fine. But with 203 votes, it's In Stars of Time. We all knew it was going to win. We all knew it was going to win. We all knew it was going to win. We all knew. Speaking of winning, God, the games industry won this year real big, didn't it? It's been winning the last few years so much that they had to add an A to AAA, and boy, have the games that have come out in that genre just been whoo, peak. So we have the best quadruple A game. You have 2 choices here. Skull and Bones, remember that one? Remember Skull and Bones? Remember that? And Concord. We all love Concord. Now, in first place, reminder, there are 496 votes, with 325 of them. You all knew what came first. It's Concord. Congratulations, Concord. Congratulations. You've probably all been fired. I'm sorry. I wish you weren't. Driving etiquette. It's important. We have rules. You got to drive properly. Oh. Hi, Timothy Brickett. Thanks for subbing for 42 months. Now, you could drive a lot last year. Games like Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. You could drive it with the Alien and Onion Delivery and UFO 50. You could drive a car in Lethal Company last year in a new update. You could drive in Pacific Drive, obviously, it's in the name. And you were a fucking taxi in Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Which is why, with third place, with 74 votes, was Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. In second place was the car from Lethal Company. But in first place, with more than like an insane amount of votes, 217 votes. You were all saying it earlier. Absolute Terry Sweet.
I want to see where my money's been going.
Is that the button? What was that? What the fuck was that? What just happened? Oh! Oh! Hey, thank you, Anonymous. I completely forgot about Throne. Hang on, let me, here, I can, let me just, what the fuck was that? Let me just, let me just, let me just, okay. Everything's fine. Hi, Anonymous, thanks for buying me the stupid rat plushie from Pizza Tower off my throne. There will be a rat on the fuck. I don't wanna. There's. He'll go over there. He'll sit on there. Maybe next to the little. Ugh. Award stage could really use some Chansey. We're not adding Chansey to the award ceremony. She's not getting paid for this. I can't afford her. I can't afford her at all. But thank you, Anonymous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the alert didn't come up on stream. It will come up now. Hang on. I don't know if I can replay Throne. I don't think I can replay Throne alerts. He was hoping it would be the background of Barry's old office. If I had a second green screen, you know I would have done that. But yeah. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. An award ceremony. What did I just do? Driving. That's right. Sorry. We're on an adventure right now. You know what happens to adventures? They get adapted. So here's the best adapted screenplay. Suggested, of course, by Team Nerd. A lot of games, they're based on something. Based on something in life. Be it a book, a song, an experience, a place. Last year, there were a lot of games based on things, such as Sandland, which was based on the manga series. Click Holding, which was partially based on an experience that was had. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which was based on Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now let's see you clear them. 2 was based on mobile game ads. Thank goodness you're here. Based on England. And another Crab's Treasure for the actual current state of our oceans. Yeah. In third place, with 74 votes, was another Crab's Treasure, based on the actual state of our current oceans. Second place, you just wanted me to say it again. It's, yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now let's see you clear them 2, based on the mobile game ads. But in first place, of course, it's Thank Goodness You're Here, based on England. I regret to inform you that England is real. This is not a warning. This is not fake. England is real. I'm so sorry to tell you this. It is a horrifying realization. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Almost as equally horrifying a
I
realization.
want to see where my money's been. I want to see where my money's been going.
Why is it playing twice? Oh dear God, why is it playing twice? What even is that? I can't see it. What was that? What? Why did I put this on my throne? Oh, was this something that someone made me put on my fucking throne? The Stranger. Someone put this on my throne, didn't they? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm the most confused I've ever been. Thank you, Anonymous. Yeah, Throne does still. I don't mean it to. I'm more just confused. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the fucking horrifying. The fact that England is real is horrifying, but not as horrifying as the realization that capitalism's gonna kill us all. Speaking of which, it's time for the Marxie. The Karl Marx Award for accidental radicalization. It happens constantly. Things happen in games where people just realize, wait a minute, the real world kind of sucks. Wait a minute. What have we done? What have they do to us? What have they done to us? 3 games last year had some pretty pivotal moments. Victoria 3, because, well, it has Karl Marx in it. City Skylines 2 removed landlords because it was too overpowered and making the game actually way harder than it needed to be. And Metaphor ReFantasio, just the whole game for demonstrating how easy it is to radicalize people. Third place, 32 votes, was Victoria 3. Is the whole game a metaphor? Oh my god. Probably. Second place had 190 votes. But in first place, with 274 votes, is of course Metaphor ReFantasio. I hope they enjoy the Moxie. Enjoy the Moxie. Just like I enjoy a good skeleton. Also suggested by Rhea. We had a lot of good skeletons last year. Right? Right? Give it up to skeletons. That's enough. A lot of good skeletons last year. Such as Commander Skelemaeus from Hades 2, the Crypt Master from Crypt Master, Mr. Bones from Balatro, Manfred from Dragon Age of Velgard, Skelvis Arzet from Arzet, the Jewel of Faramir, the skeleton enemies from Valbrace in UFO 50, No Eyes Norman from Mutant Football League 2, and Baron James Ensor from Please Touch the Artwork 2. Now, in third place, with 68 votes, so close to the good number, was Manfred from Dragon Age of Velgard. Second place, with 119 votes, was Commander Skelemaeus from Hades 2. But in first place, with 194 votes, it's a no-brainer, because he has no brains, because he's a skeleton of sorts. It's the Crypt Master from Crypt Master. We love to see it. You love to see that a skeleton wins the Skeleton Award. Just as a Joker wins the Joker Award. That's right, it's Best Joker. We had 2 big Jokers come out last year. 2 of them. Read 'em and weep 'em, 1, 2. We had Jimbo from Balatro. And the Joker from Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Now, out of 496 votes, 483 of them went to Jimbo. Only 13 people liked the Joker. It's a shame. Speaking of Jokers, though, what's the best Balatro Joker? Now, this is a question that I put to a lot of people. And every time, a lot of them will ask me, well, what do you mean by best? And I went, any reason. It looks good. It's functional. You just like the name. Whatever you want. Which one's the best Joker? From Balatro. We gotta have a Balatro reference. You know? We're gonna have a Balatro reference every now and then. Now, I'm gonna read out the top 10 here. Because there were a lot of Jokers that got no votes. There were like 10 Jokers that got no votes. There were a lot of Jokers that got 1 vote, 2 vote, 3 vote, etc. It builds really quickly. Now, in 10th place, with 30 votes, was the Smeared Joker. 32 votes was the Baseball Card. Another 32 votes, so they tied, was the Mime. And then tied again on 35 votes was Brainstorm and the Hanging Chad. 58 votes was Misprint. 59 votes was the Cavendish. Now the top 3, 80 votes went to the Egg. 87 votes went to the Blueprint. But the best Balatro Joker on 91 votes, 4 more votes than second place. You all knew it was going to win. It's Gros Michel. We love a banana. We love a banana. That's enough. That's enough banana. Dan is outraged. Don't worry, Dan. I'll show you the breakdown of votes after this. You're going to be even more pissed. Because, funny thing, a lot of people tried to vote more than once. I filtered out multiple votes. if I didn't filter out multiple votes, the egg would have won it by like 400 votes. Because some people tried to use all 5 of their votes for eggs. And to be honest, I think the voters are wrong. I don't think the Gros Michel or the egg are the best cards at all. I mean, come on, there are so many better cards. At least Blueprint was up there. But we can move on from that, because it's time to figure out what the best dude was of 2024. A lot of duding, such as the trumpet from Grun. Content warning, just in general, there are many dutes in content warning. A secret little dude in Lorne's Lure. And, of course, you had Trombone Champ VR came out last year. Now, in third place with 70 votes was the trumpet from Grun. 133 votes was content warning. But doubling that with 270 votes, I mean, it makes sense that it wins. It's Trombone Champ VR. We love Trombone Champ VR. It's Trombone Champ. How could you not like Trombone Champ? What's wrong with you? You got something stuck up your ass? And yes, that is an innuendo. Because it's in your endo. Lots of insinuated jokes last year. You'll kill me? Not if I do it first. Now last year, we had a lot of things. A lot of innuendos. We had World of Goo 2. Everything was phallic in that game. Everything was phallic. We had web fishing with the Bofindees. And just the myriad of innuendos written into Thank Goodness You're Here. Because as we all know, Reggie's wife would learn a thing or two. Now, it's a blowout what wins. Do I even need to read out what came second and third? Because you all know what came first. With 341 votes. Dan came out, that's right. It's Thank Goodness You're Here, Dan. Reggie's wife could learn a thing or two from Dan. Speaking of Dan, you know what game Dan fucking loved last year? And a lot of people did too. Fucking UFO 50. What a great game. A great game filled with 50 minigames inside it. Now, I put it to everyone, like the best Joker, what is the best UFO 50 game? And now, I gotta tell you what the bottom 3 are. With 0 votes, Star Waspier. Also with 0 votes, Hyper Contender. And with 1 vote, I want to know who this was. Campanella 3. So that's the worst. But what's the best? Now, I know Dan's going to be really pissed off about one of these. But in 10th place, with 45 votes, it's Valbrace. We love Valbrace. 46, Mortal. 57 votes, it's Grimstone. Everyone loves Grimstone. 57 votes as well, my favorite, Barbuda. 71 votes, Dan, cover your ears, it's Combatants. In 5th place, with 81 votes, it's Mini and Max. 82 votes went to Rail Heist. 86 votes went to Night Manor. 117 votes went to Party House. But edging it out with 122 votes, it is, of course, the one, the only, the iconic, the moment, the experience that is Mooncat. Congratulations, Mooncat. I don't know how to control you. Now, speaking of Mooncat, pissing. Pissing is an important part of life. You know? And there were a lot, well, I say a lot. There were 2 big pisses last year. Nicole Sweep. Now, there was I Am Your Beast, which of course had pissing segments in it. But there was the PS5 Pro with Pisser, PSSR. Which is better between the two? I posited it to you, and you all resoundingly said the best pisser, of course, was I Am Your Beast. It's better than a PS5 Pro. I can't believe it, but it's true. It's better than a PS5 Pro, apparently. Now, other than the normal, no more pissing. Because we have to crack a few eggs. There were a lot of egg themes. Like the year before was the year of frogs. 2024 was the year of eggs, I feel. A lot of eggs in the gaming industry. Some of them will come out eventually. But 4 of the best eggs in games: Arctic eggs, egg squeeze, foul damage, and of course the egg joker from Balatro. Now in 3rd place, actually, you know what? I'll tell you what came in 4th place because I know Dan's going to love that it came last. The egg joker from Balatro with 64 votes. In 3rd place, with 88 votes, was Arctic Eggs. 2nd place with 165 votes was Egg Squeeze. But edging it out with an extra 14 votes was, of course... Where's the button? There's the button. Foul damage! That's enough. Don't clap too much for eggs. You'll break them. Foul damage. A lovely, cute-looking egg. We love them. We love the eggs. Speaking of loving eggs... Castlevania? I had this pointed out to me by Team Nerd. Did you notice there were a lot of weird Castlevania collabs last year? There were 4 main big ones. A lot of games that just had Castlevania collabs in them. Kind of just happened. Like, you know, Vampire Survivors had one, Dead by Daylight had one, V Rising had one, and weirdly Balatro had one as well. Now, in 3rd place was Dead by Daylight with 33 votes. With 74 votes was Balatro's. But resoundingly in 1st place with 369 votes. Nice. Was, of course, Vampire Survivor. It's a great little collab. It's a great little collab. It still breaks my brain that that's real. Speaking of breaking the brain, Jiggle Physics, but non-boob edition. Because it'd be too easy to go through, you know, what game are the best boob physics? And also, if I do that, then that would mean I'd have to include fucking Hoyoverse games. And I don't want to fucking include Hoyoverse games. They're not allowed at these award ceremonies. I know who I'm submitting next year. Is it fucking Emma Frost in Marvel Rivals? Because Jesus Christ. Those thighs, man. Around the neck, please. But anyway, 2024. There were a lot of games that had jiggle physics. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up. I'm sorry. For instance, you could shake a rat in Rat Shaker. The Doshagama in Monster Hunter Wilds demo. Hey, look at that fucking... He shook him. The butts in Spanky. The Blob in Animal Well, Satan's Butt in Anton Blast. The content warning was filled with fucking jiggle physics. The spring shell from Another Crab's Treasure. And Doronko Wanko was just full of it as well. So, in third place, with 87 votes, of course it was Shaking the Rat and Rat Shaker. Which if you haven't played Rat Shaker, I highly recommend Rat Shaker. What a great game. Second place, with 110 votes, was The Butts from Spanky. But with 4 votes extra, just edging it out with a little bit of a jiggle, Doronko. That's not correct. It's displaying the wrong award. Moonlight, you won. Moonlight won. Doronko Wonko won. Did this win at the last second? Oh my god, this must have won at the last second. What a crazy... The crowd is stunned. I said stunned. Doronko Wonko won. Let me just... hang on. Let me just... Whoa! See, it won. That was insane, guys. Whoa. That's incorrect as well. I'm glad I decided to check. Okay, that's correct though. What? Whoa. Everyone's jiggling. Speaking of jiggling, sometimes you do it on your idle animation. That works, right? It works for me. For instance, Dizzy's crouching idle in Guilty Gear Strive, the Serve Bot in Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, and Krill from Another Crab's Treasure. Now, third place was the Serve Bot with 108 votes. Second place with 182 votes was Krill from Another Crab's Treasure. But let me just double check that this is actually correct. It is. With 206 votes was, of course, Dizzy's Welcome Idol. And get to this right. I don't... Fighting... What's a fighting game? Fighting games? What are they? Stop. You know what I do know, though? I may not know fighting games, but I know baby girls. And there were a lot of choices for Best Baby Girl last year. A lot of choices. For instance, there was ND5 from Star Wars Outlaws. There was Cloud from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There was Apollo from Hades 2. Basilio from Metaphor ReFantazio. Raziel from Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered. Alphonse Harding from I Am Your Beast. Byron Ford from I Am Your Beast. Bakul from Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. And Paracelsus from Guilty Gear Strive. And Fuse from Apex Legends. We always gotta have an Apex Legends character in there because Katie and Viz demand it. In third place was Apollo from Hades 2. Second place and was Byron Ford from I Am Your Beast. Which means, of course, in 152 votes, the winner is Cloud from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We love to traumatize a twink. Almost as much as we love frogs. We love a good frog. They're great. They go ribbit. They go They're great. There were 2 really good frogs last year. There was Freenos from Hades 2. And there was P-Frog from You Are Peter Shorts. two of the best frogs of 2024. Now, the difference of votes here is quite telling. 166 votes went to second place. But with 330 votes, the winner, of course, was Freenos from Hades 2. You can pet the frog in Hades 2. It is confirmed. We've discovered that it's true. It's real. It's not fake. It's not fake at all. I hope. I hope it's not fake. Oh God, could you imagine if it was fake? You know, I just realized one of these awards is actually wrong now. It's updated since the last time, and I'm gonna have to change it real quick. Fuck you for voting last minute, whoever voted last minute. Okay. But that's fine, we don't have to deal with that yet. Because, you know, we got more things to deal with. Like, what's the best creature you can pet in 2024? Any complaints about letter spacing will be banned. It's OBS's fault, not mine. I will drink because my mouth is really dry. Now, Bud of the Year. Best creature petted. There are a lot you could pet. Nyx from Star Wars Outlaws, for example. The Yellow Taxi from Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Freenos from Hades 2. And the Lizard Doggo from Satisfactory. Third place, 96 votes. The Taxi from Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Second place, 106 votes, was Nyx from Star Wars Outlaws. But in first place with 212 votes, of course, it's Freenos. He wins again. He wins again. Personally, I think Nyx should have won that, but I mean, you can't deny Freenos is fucking cute when you bet him. You just can't deny it. Like, you can't deny that there are a lot of robots. So many robots. Just so many robots last year. Like, there was Astrobot. There was ND5. There was Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. There was Aegis. There was the robot partner from Mars After Midnight. There was Otis Valona from Final Fantasy XIV Dawn. And there was Knack Astrobot from Astrobot. Shout out to Moobot. Yeah, everyone's favorite. We couldn't put Moobot in because everyone would vote for Moobot. Now, third place. Is ND5 cool? ND5's amazing. Although everyone in this poll, no one agreed with that. ND5 only got 10 votes, which breaks my heart that he only got 10 votes, honestly. But in third place, with 57 votes, was Aegis from Persona 3 Reload. Second place was the Knack Astrobot from Astrobot with 151 points. But with 164 votes, I mean, you knew he was going to win. Fucking Astrobot. I mean, bot's in the name. It's in the name, guys. It's in the name. It's in the name. You can't deny it. But we can all be in denial about characters that need fixing. You gotta fix them. You think you can fix them, but you can't. Like Bakul from Final Fantasy XIV Trail Dawn. Ava from Guilty Gear Strive. And ND5 from Star Wars Outlaws. Now, third place, 147 votes. Second place, with 159 votes. Second place was ND5. But in first place, with 190 votes. This one's contentious. It was Abba from Guilty Gear Stripe. We love a Chaos Gremlin. Man. You can't fix them. You can't fix them. Don't try. Don't try. Don't try. What you can try instead is losing it. A lot of characters last year that made you go, such as sorry. Basilia from Metaphor Refantasia. Wook Lamat from Final Fantasy Dawn Trail 14. Dessa Banks from Tactical Breach Wizards. Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Some fucking wolf from Triple Zen the Zone Zero. I don't know why I allowed this in. Nemesis from Hades 2. And Amir from Warframe 1999. In third place, with 68 votes, couldn't even get 69, was some fucking wolf from Zenless Zone Zero. I pity you for I hate that you all made me award this third place. Second place with 90 votes. It's the best baby girl. It's Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. But in first place, resounding victory with 200 votes. I mean, have you seen her? Have you seen him? It's Nemesis from Hades 2. Shh. Nemesis Smearsorger. Hello. 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 But now, an award that I know everyone is looking forward to. The best little guy. Best little guy. This award, so much contention. So much contention. All of the contention in the world went to this one. Oops. Helps if I do that correctly. Now, there were a lot of potentials here. You had Rodney from Great God Grove. You had the Bucket Buddy from Web Fishing. You had the Kiwi from Super Mario 64 multiplayer. You had the main character from Foul Damage. Astrobot from Astrobot. The main character from Thank Goodness You're Here. Krill from Another Crab's Treasure. Peter Shorts from You Are Peter Shorts. The Cheese Rat from Barry's Godot Project. The Dog from Doronko Wonko. Nyx from Star Wars Outlaws. Phrenos from Hades 2. The Birthday Rat from Sorry We're Closed. Terry from Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. The Garden House Inhabitant from UFO 50. And Jeff the Shark from, what's that game called? Marvel Rivals. Now, fifth place, we'll go fifth place here. Jeff the Shark from Marvel Rivals. Fourth place, wait, no, that was sixth place. Fifth place was Cheese Rat from Barry's Ball Game and Godot. Fourth place was the main character from Thank Goodness You're Here. Third place was the Garden House Inhabitant from UFO 50. Second place, with 60 votes, was the Kiwi from Super Mario 64 multiplayer. But with 96 votes, 96 votes was, of course, let me double check that it's actually correct so we don't have another issue like last time. Okay. It's the birthday rap from Sorry We're Closed. Even though Barry fucking rigged the vote and told people to vote for the birthday rat, he still deserves it. He is the best little guy. Now, we move on from visuals. We move on to music. And now, music is great, especially in video games. There's a lot of great music in gaming. Unfortunately, I have to change this one because it's now different. So that's great. Thanks for that, guys. But we chose 5 boss themes last year to really push through what the best one is. You had a choice between Coral Crown from Hades 2, Where the Black River Ends from Lord's Lure, Queen Eternal from Final Fantasy 14, Get Over Nightmares from Guilty Gear Strive, and Polluted Platoon Pathfinder from Another Crab's Treasure. Now, third place with 87 votes was Polluted Platoon Pathfinder from Another Crab's Treasure. 110 votes was Queen Eternal from Final Fantasy 14 Dawn 14. But with 221 votes, it was, of course, Coral Crown from Hades 2. Let's get a listen of it real quick. That'll do. It was a great song. Great boss fight. Totally deserves Best Boss Award. But now a very important award. One of my favorite awards. It's, of course, the award for Earworm of the Year. A song that gets in your head and just never leaves. It's stuck in your head for the rest of your life. At least the rest of the year. And there were a lot of choices. A lot of choices this year. So many choices. Now, this one did change at the last minute, so I've had to... I'm having to free ball this. So, you had a choice between Color Your Night from Persona 3 Reload, Tiger Strike from I Am Your Beast, Tyrant's Better Run from I Am Your Beast, Symphony from Guilty Gear Strive, Get Over Nightmares from Guilty Gear Strive, Queen Eternal from Final 14 Fantasy Dawn, I Am Astrobot from Astrobot, Carnival Stage from Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, Sponsorship Radio from Content Warning, and Don't Be a Fool from American Arcadia. Now, it was very contentious. In third place, you thought I was about to go into a now a word from our sponsors bit. If I had a sponsor, I legitimately would just do that. Let me tell you, in fourth place was Tyrant's Better Run from I Am Your Beast. Tied for second place with 81 votes was Don't Be a Fool from American Arcadia and Color Your Night from Persona 3 Reload. But in first place with 143 votes. 143. It is, of course, the one, the only, the award for Earworm of the Year goes to... That's not correct. It's I Am Astrobot. I changed it and everything. Well, I guess, actually, it's Color Your Night from Persona 3. Let's go listen to the Persona one. Astrobot wins. No, Moonlight wins. Wow, see, it is. It says Astrobot. Astrobot won with 143. Let's just another listen to it. Wow. Thanks, Astrobot. This is what happens when I don't close the voting and it changes at the last second. Well, that one didn't change. That one's because I downloaded the wrong thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get into it. I'll explain what went wrong in the post show. Is there going to be a post show at this point? Who knows? All I know is a lot of epic things happened last year. Hashtag most, hashtag epic, hashtag gamer, hashtag moments. For instance, we had Peanut Butter speedrun at SGDQ. There was Todd saving Barry in Moving Out 2. There was an insane parry and dropkick at Evo. And there was Barry hitting 98% in Egg Squeeze. Now, there could be only one winner. With third place, with 125 votes, was Todd saving Barry from Moving Out 2. 147 votes was Barry hitting 98% in Egg Squeeze. But overwhelmingly, with 167 votes, 20 votes more, was Peanut Butter.
All right, PB, base it. We win. You ready? It's Griffey.
Come on, bud. You got top
this.
of the lineup. Excellent chance to take it.
That's out.
Go, go. Yeah!
Good play.
You did it.
Yo.
Walk off home run. Oh my God.
What a good run. A good boy. PB absolutely deserved that. Congratulations, Peanut Butter. We love GDQ. From the most epic to the most poo brain. A lot of poo brain moments happened last year. For instance, we had Barry and Dan making their way through a secret level in Super Mario Sunshine Co-op for 45 minutes. We had Barry when he didn't realize that he could attack other sections of the Wiggler boss. And we had, well, to put it lightly, Barry going, remember when this was difficult, and then immediately falling. The Barry principle brings a lot of poo brain moments. Now, third place was 91 votes. Second place with 114 votes was Barry realizing that he could attack different sections of the Wiggler boss. But overwhelmingly, 291 votes. We all knew it was gonna win. It's Barry and Dan going through Mario Sunshine.
Alright. Come here, you beautiful.
No. Check this out.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. I can get past these first two on my own. It's the third one that I'm not sure about.
Did we both just walk up there?
It's the triple.
That was a sick triple. That was...
I'm really good at video games, I swear. Oh, I missed the triple.
Both just fell.
We love gamers. Gamers. Word from the winner. Dan, do you have any words of as you accept your reward? Thanks for the big gem. You just hear the back door close as I leave. Oh, I miss Dan. Does anyone else miss Dan? That's alright. That just means Dan's gonna miss one of the most important awards. The Oops It's 5 AM Now award for engaging gameplay. Now, this is a very special award. Very, very special award. Given out to companies where it's clear that they put so much effort into their game, where it's like, goddamn, this is kind of insane. Kind of insane that they made this. It keeps you engaged. You keep going. You keep going. Fuck, I gotta keep playing. Oh god, I gotta be up for work in an hour. games and studios like Coffee Stain Studios with Satisfactory, NPC Studio with Fields of Mystria, Mossmouth with UFO 50, Lame Developer with Web Fishing, Pugstorm with Core Keeper, Jackbox Games Inc. with the Jackbox Survey Scramble, and of course Local Thunk with Balatro. Now, with 72 votes, Coffee Stain Studios with Satisfactory. With 87 votes, it's Mossmouth with UFO 50. But you all knew it was coming. 224 votes. 224 of them went to Local Thunk for Balatro. We love the Balatro. We love to shit and play Balatro on our phones. Isn't it just great? It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful situation to be in. Speaking of beautiful situations, isn't the games industry in just a great state this year? This is the blown off toe award for corporate synergy. A lot of terrible things happened this year, and last year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before. For instance, there was Sony nosediving the trust in Helldivers 2 players by forcing them to have PlayStation Network accounts. There's Embracer Group shutting down studios and then splitting into 3 different companies because it fell apart. There's Microsoft's constant acquisitions followed by layoffs and studio closures. There's Nintendo being a patent troll. There's industry layoffs too, Electric Boogaloo, more people losing their jobs. Annapurna Games falling off the face of the earth when all of their developers quit on the exact same day. Concord. And Skull and Bones. Now, third place was Microsoft's acquisitions, followed by layoffs and studio closures. Rest in peace, Hi-Fi Rush Studio. Thankfully, they're back and they're making a sequel. In second place was Sony nosediving the trust in Helldivers 2 players by forcing them to have a PlayStation Network account with 118 votes. But just edging ahead with an extra 5 votes on 123 votes was, of course, your favorite and mine, Concord. But really, all of them win. They all win the award equally. They all win. We're all losers. But you're a winner if you bought Game Pass and you found a game that you liked and were like, actually, you know what? I think I like this a lot. I kind of want to play more of it. I don't regret paying for Game Pass. At all. Hopefully. But there were 4 games this year that you could get on Game Pass or similar things, services, such as Grounded, Another Crab's Treasure, Star Wars Outlaws, and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We love a Great Circle. Now, third place, with 55 votes, was Grounded. Second, with 129 votes, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. But in first place, blowing it out of the water, more than double the votes. 277 votes went to Another Crab's Treasure. We love finding games that you can just you get on Game Pass and it's like, wow, this is a fucking great game. One day I'll play Another Crab's Treasure. But from great games to games that were killed before their time, it's the Live Service Speedrun Award. Games that are killed before they had time to shine. Games such as Concord, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and The Day Before, which arguably, is that a game? Is that a game? Is that a game? Technically. Because with 55 votes in third place, but 79 votes in second place was the day before. But of course, 362 votes. I mean, everyone knew it was going to win. It's fucking Concord. Congratulations, Concord! Has anyone ever said that before? Concord is sweeping the awards this year. Now, we have a special last-minute award that we wanted to add in. And since the Game Awards have it, it feels appropriate that we have it too. A very special award for Games for Impact. Now, video games make an impact on everyone's lives, but sometimes they make a weird impact on your life in ways you could not predict. And now this special Games for Impact award goes, of course, to Arctic Eggs for this reason.
For 68 months. Invisible Hammer, thanks for 16 months. Want to say the Arctic Egg stream from a while ago is what made me think about switching to culinary school. And I just finished my application. Thanks for the fun times. Are you serious? I wish my webcam wasn't broken so you could see the incredulous look on my face. Arctic eggs had a positive impact on the world? What are you saying to me? Fuck. Shit. I really want to play that Rusty Keys. I just haven't found the time yet. Ah, shit. Literally cooking. Well, if you make a dish with eggs and full cigarettes in it, you let me know. That's amazing. That's incredible. Shit, I'm just kind of floored by that. But thank you for that, Invisible Hammer, and best of luck with your culinary.
Arctic Eggs has made a positive impact on the world. And for that, we thank it and give it this special award for Games for Impact. Now, we were winding up the awards. We only have 2 left. I know, these 2 hours have gone by really quick. But there are only 2 awards left. Best Award and Game of the Year that didn't win Game of the Year. Now, first of all, it's time for the Best Award. I asked you all, what was the best award this year? The best award out of all the awards you could vote from, all 47 of them, technically 48. No, 47, that's right. Nope, technically 47. You could only vote 47. This was a tough, contentious category, let me tell you. Now, in 5th place, with 105 votes, was the Blown Off Toe Award for Corporate Synergy. 142 votes in 112 votes in 4th place was Cheese Rat's Choice Cheeses. 114 votes, just 2 votes more, was Game with the Most Delicious Looking Food. In 2nd place, rather a meta vote, was Best Award. But of course, we all knew it was going to win. 1st place, it's Best Little Guy. Even though Barry rigged the fucking vote for it. It is the best award of this year. Well, last year. But this year. But last year. But now, it's time for everyone's favorite award, even though it actually isn't everyone's favorite award. It's the Game of the Year that wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. Now, this is a very new award that I was very excited to show off this year. This award is for games that were fantastic. They were amazing, but they weren't even nominated at the Game Awards for Game of the Year. If it was nominated for Game of the Year, it does not qualify on this list. We have many games here, like UFO 50, Crypt Master, Hades 2, Web Fishing, Another Crab's Treasure, I Am Your Beast, Animal Well, Content Warning, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Duck Detective, The Secret Salami, Helldivers 2, Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, Star Wars Outlaws, The Jackbox Survey Scramble, and News Tower. In 5th place, with 119 votes, was Another Crab's Treasure. In 4th place, 121 votes, was Web Fishing. 3rd place, with 147 votes, was Hades 2. 2nd place, with 162 votes, was Crypt Master. But in 1st place, with an astronomical 278 votes, was, of course, you ready? It's UFO 50. I mean, of course it's UFO 50. I mean, it's a fucking... It's the game of the year that wasn't even nominated for Game of the Year. How could you not love UFO 50? It has everything. It has UFOs and it has 50 games. Honestly, it astounds me that it wasn't nominated at all. It should have been nominated at the Game Awards. Bullshit that it wasn't. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. But that is the real Gamb Awards for the 2nd annual Real Gamb Awards. I now want to indulge me for a second.
He's back.
Because I want to show you how this looks. And I've been wanting to show off my spreadsheet for so long, but I can't because it would give away the winners. So here's the raw data from the form, where it would just output everyone's it's output everyone's little, answers for shit. Everyone's little answers, right? So then we'd go, okay, here's the best Joker. So what would happen is, I would then split the answers using regex into the 5 answers that they would suggest. If they put more than 5, it automatically deleted them. Then I would manually go in. It would highlight if any of them were incorrect or typed wrong or misspelt. It would highlight red if it was incorrect text. Because I have a list here of all the Joker names. All 151 of them are written here. So it would automatically go through and check if any of them are wrong. Secondly, if anyone at all posted one answer more than once as a vote, it would delete it. It would not count it. There were so many people that tried to vote for Egg multiple times. You only got 1 vote per Joker. You got 5 votes spread across 5 Jokers. You could not use all 5 votes on 1 Joker. So many people wanted to vote for Egg a million times, or Blueprint a million times. That's not how it works. So it would go through all here. And then what would happen is, it would then count them all. So very simple. It would just count every single one of them. Count all the Jokers. that have that name. So we go through and go, okay, how many times has just the basic Joker been? How many times has Greedy Joker been through? All of this through. And it's like, wait a minute, I can't use this. So let's format it according to which one has the most Joker. So this would just live update. So, and then I was like, it would be nice to put this into a little graph. So we have a little pie chart here of all the Jokers. So you can see yourself just how big of a spread a lot of them had and how popular Gross Michelle was. Duplicate votes would make sense for Blueprint. You shut your goddamn mouth. Now these ones are in alphabetical order just for my own sanity, because I needed to make sure that I did it all correctly and didn't accidentally get the order wrong. But it was great seeing how many got like 0 votes, like Zany Joker, Devious Joker, 8-Ball, Runner, Red Card, Midas, Gift Card, Reserve Parking, Golden Joker, Diet Cola, Flash Card, Rough Gem, Onyx, Agate, The Idol, Matador, The Trio, The Order. A lot of these I'm like, why did that get 0? But then we go over to the UFO 50 and it's the exact same thing. It's literally the exact same thing. Any that are red here are just ones where someone's just written something other than a game, and I was like, I can't be bothered to delete it. So I was like, fuck it, I don't care. Which is why you can tell the exact point that I was like, I should just make this that it's not needed to submit the vote. Because a lot of people, when they didn't want to write it or didn't know what to write, they would write something random, like I haven't played it, or a frowny face. Well, I don't know. I didn't play it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'll make, you don't have to do this anymore. It's fine. But it's the exact same thing. It would go through all of the games, all 50 of them, count them all the exact same way, put them in a graph like this so we can see exactly what the breakdown is. So we can see, you know, Campanella 3 got 1 vote. If you want to see what your favorite got, it's right here. This is what everyone voted for. Again, duplicate votes were not counted. No matter, and I can tell you right now, the only one that people tried to do duplicate votes on was Combatants, which is why I said no duplicate votes. Because otherwise Combatants would have won easily. Because there were about 30 people who just all 5 of their votes were for Combatants. Dan's not happy about that one. But hey, it came 5th, not 3rd or 2nd or 1st. So that's good. But again, a nice little graph to show just how much of a split it was. Combatants is obviously a light teal, as it should be. Well, then we went through here. The game of the year the game of the year. Same thing again. A lot of people only had 3 votes. Some of them. Oh, that's right. I counted 5 for some reason, but it's actually only 3. I don't know why I put 5. Oh, I had 5 because of the way I was doing it. So it's the exact same thing again. Just fucking breaking it down through regex, counting all of the games, and then sorting them via which one had the most, and then breaking it down through that. A nice little pipe. Nearly a 5th went to UFO 50 on its own. Kind of insane. Same thing with Best Award. This is why the other one had 5 votes, because I literally just copied it for the Game of the Year one. Which is why there's also this game. Because again, breaking down with regex, figuring out how many are in here, splitting it up. Only 7 people voted for the I bought the Game Pass for this and didn't regret it. I'm honestly a bit shocked that where is it? Oh, one of these. I can't see it without. That's fine. Oh, there it is. Game of the Year that didn't win Game of the Year. I'm surprised how low it got. I thought that would be high. The awards I suggested made were snubbed? Yes. So there were category nominations as well that I individually went through and was like, okay, this is a neat one I could do. This is not. This one is one I already have. Thank you to everyone who did suggest categories. A few were put in, a few weren't. And especially those people who suggested categories and then suggested nominations for those categories as well. Thank you. Because we had a lot in there. Some of these I'm like, these are already categories. And some of these I'm like, I don't know how I would do this. But this is how I did the whole thing of figuring out the winners for everything. Because it's just gone through, and what it's done is it's counting the votes. So these are all the options. So I went through and put all the options up top, and now it's gone through the whole form and voting for all the forms, counting them all, and then here is just the number to double check that I've actually done it right. If that doesn't say 496, whoops, I fucked it. And then same thing as other, just transposing this. We're just transposing it based on which one has the most votes. So this would live update as well as things went by. So as people voted, it would update to whatever the most voted thing was, which did frighten me in the final few days as a few things changed hands and I had to redo stuff. As you saw, I fucked up and then changed things around. But that's this spreadsheet that I spent way too much time on. I promise next year it won't be so late because I have this spreadsheet now, so I can just do it a lot quicker. Look, I can rename this PP. PP gets 0 votes. PP didn't win the game with the most delicious looking food, unfortunately. Was it fun? I love doing this. I really do love doing this. Mainly because I love data. You may not have known this, and it's a bit hard to figure out. I'm a bit of a spreadsheet nerd. I love data, and I love like trends in data and figuring out why people like certain things and sorting through votes. Like, the problem with this is you can't really use a lot of this data because some people are voting seriously, a lot of people aren't voting seriously, as obvious with how high combatants got. If this was a serious, like, what is actually the best UFO 50 game, combatants would not be on this list. It would get 0 votes. 3 votes maybe by someone who hurts himself with, you know, puzzle games. Like, ooh, I love this. It's such a puzzle trying to figure out how to play a broken game. Like, I mean, I love Barbuda, so. But Barbuda's a good game. Combatants, you know, fucking, that's just how things are. But I promise next year, we may have more categories. We may have more awards. We may have more resources. Maybe I'll try and get some better assets. Maybe I'll try and make some more things. And I promise I'll think of some world premieres by next year. I just could not think of any. My mind was just like, I don't know, man. And I'm like, why can't I think of something? And my brain just went, I don't know, man. Fucking do something. I was like, wow, that's great. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, man, yeah. That's fine. We don't need world premieres. This is the world premiere in itself. World premiere outfit for Cheese Rat. I mean, he can't wear clothes. That's illegal. He can't wear clothes. But nice to see the games that you're listing him. That is a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, there is a way that I could do it, possibly, and I might try and do it. Hi, Barry. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. The Wolfie, FryDX, the what? Cybridge and Kelsey. Please wrap up and yeah, but no, next year there's definitely I mean I've already had some ideas for awards that are a lot of them are to do with Bloodborne. but no, thank you all so much for coming to the second annual Real Gamb Awards. Next year they'll just be called the Gamb Awards. I'm not going to go with the Real Gamb Awards because I can't call them the Real Game Awards anymore. So why would I call them the real Gamb Awards? They're just the Gamb Awards. If you have suggestions for categories or things you'd want to put in the things you think would make this better, feel free to just put them in my Discord. I'll take a look. I'm in there sometimes. I'm in there most of the time, let's be honest. It is my Discord. But we'll see how it is. Can we get a reveal on what color is going to be chosen? I will think of a color by the end of June. I'll be honest, it's probably going to be green. What I do is I tend to think back about all the games that came out that year, and I go, what's the color that comes to mind that was most used? And last year was definitely blue. The year before it was definitely, was it red that I went with or yellow? It might have been red. I can't remember. Or did I go green? It might have been, oh, I went green. Fuck, I can't go green again. It might be red this year then. We'll figure it out. Chartreuse. Okay, yeah. Mauve. Yeah. But I'll see you all on Tuesday, where I'll probably be doing more editing. If I'm not doing editing on Tuesday, I'll be doing Pets Horses 2 speedrunning. We'll go say hi to Joe, because Joe's doing his subathon. Which, by the way, I can't remember if I showed everyone. Oh, okay. We're just innocent men.
We're playing for HTQ a little bit later on.
I am technically a world record holder in Pets Horses 2. I'm also the moderator and only runner
Oh, you do it.
of Pets Horses 2.
Do get permission and leave your phone number because by Jingo.
Google Chrome is crashing. Google Chrome is
Just
crashing.
kidding, you
It's
love
fine.
this.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh god. I'll see you all later. Yeah, I can't remember if I have anything else up that I need to do. Tuesday streaming. Thursday I think I'm streaming. I don't think I have any appointments or anything upcoming until like the week after. Then see is February highlights will be out soon. Barry just needs to send me an intro and outro.
He's gone.
And then I can make it and send it to him and back and we can finish it. Say hi to Joe for me! He's playing Monster Hunter. He's playing the top. Don't spoil it. That would be mean. Also, gift him subs and money. Because it's a subathon. That's how it works.